You know, you're stuck in that massive traffic jam on the federal highway, you're late for a crucial meeting, and suddenly someone just aggressively cuts you off.
Oh, the worst.
Right. You know, you really should stay calm, but right in that moment, your brain just wants to explode. We've all heard that being mindful is good for us, but the truth is, being mindful is actually, well, it's quite easy. Remembering to be mindful when you are stressed, that is the genuinely difficult part.
It really is the ultimate bottleneck. I mean,
Mhm.
when sudden pressure hits, your brain's fear center, the amygdala, it basically just takes over. Higher level logic gets completely shut down.
Yeah.
So trying to remember some complex coping technique in that moment, it's like trying to remember a recipe while your kitchen is literally on fire.
A kitchen on fire, exactly.
Hmm.
Which brings us to today's deep dive. We are exploring the 5 Owls memory system from the Mindful Gym program.
Right, which is Malaysia's leading evidence-based mindfulness program.
Created by consultant psychiatrist Dr. Phang Cheng. And what's so brilliant about this is how it transforms mindfulness into a really practical, anywhere, anytime life skill. It's totally customized for our fast-paced, multi-ethnic community.
It is. And to solve that exact problem of your brain freezing up under pressure, the program uses these 5 colorful owls as your personal mindfulness ambassadors. It uses visual anchors to instantly help your brain recall those coping tools.
But wait, I want to play devil's advocate for a second here. When people hear mindfulness, they usually think, isn't that just sitting in a quiet room trying to make your mind totally blank like a stone?
Oh, no, not at all. That is a huge misconception. It's a very active, dynamic tool for everyday life.
Which is where it gets really interesting with these owls.
Yes, because when you visualize a colorful owl, you are giving your brain a simple, concrete symbol to hold on to. It completely bypasses that panic response.
Okay, so let's walk through how this actually works in a real-world scenario. Let's say a junior doctor is getting harshly scolded by a senior doctor right in the middle of a packed hospital ward.
Very high pressure. So the first step is the gray owl, which represents remembering. It acts as a mental brake pedal. It just forces you to pause.
Right, just a quick pause.
Exactly. And once you pause, the blue owl steps in. Blue stands for attention. It acts like an objective flashlight. You just notice what's happening in your body, like, wow, my chest is really tight, or I'm feeling incredibly anxious.
But you do that without judging it, right? Because this is where I always get stuck. If I pause and assess the situation, my immediate instinct is harsh self-criticism. I just start beating myself up.
A lot of us do that.
Yeah.
And that is exactly where the pink owl comes in. Pink represents kindness or kindfulness.
Yeah.
It actively intercepts that self-attack so you can offer yourself some grace,
Yeah,
reminding yourself that you're still learning.
I love that. Pink for kindness.
Yeah. And you pair that with the green owl, which stands for beginner's mind. Green helps you look at the moment with fresh eyes. So separating the senior's harsh tone from the actual medical lesson they might be trying to teach.
Ah, okay, I see the progression now. You hit the brakes with gray, you objectively notice the problem with blue, you stop the self-criticism with pink, and stay open with green.
Precisely. Which leads you right to the yellow owl, which is wisdom. Because you've cleared away all that emotional fog, you can now choose a wise professional response instead of just snapping back or breaking down.
That makes total sense for a professional setting. But I want to ask how this applies to everyday life because, Malaysian life is often a bit like a good cup of tea charm, right? It's a mix of bitter coffee and sweet tea.
Very true.
So what about a messy emotional argument at home? Can a mental owl really stop a screaming match in the living room?
It absolutely can because it breaks the escalation loop. I mean, before you shout back, the gray owl gives you that crucial pause. Then blue makes you aware of your own rising anger, like noticing your fist clenching.
And pink softens your tone with a bit of kindfulness.
Exactly. Then green asks you to get genuinely curious. Like, why is this person actually so upset? What am I missing here?
And then that curiosity naturally leads to yellow. You can choose wise words that heal the situation rather than, well, just pouring petrol on the fire.
What's really fascinating here is how these simple symbols cut straight through the emotional chaos.
It is brilliant. So what does this all mean for you listening? Basically, there are 3 main messages to take away today. 1, remembering to be mindful is the hardest step.
Right. And 2, those 5 colorful owls act as your personal mindfulness ambassadors when things get tough.
And 3, visual anchors are the ultimate shortcut to recalling your coping tools instantly when you're stressed.
So we have a quick challenge for you. The next time you feel your stress rising today, just visualize your favorite colored owl to anchor yourself.
Just picture it right there with you. And as you go about your day, think about this. If your usual stress reaction had a color, what would it be? And which of the five owls do you need to invite in to balance it out?